Hello everybody, I am Sarah Banks from Banks' Business Solutions, and I've been thinking a lot about online business trends over the last few weeks, and you may have seen that I've written a blog on it, and I thought I'd jump on today and do a little bit of a quick video about online trends and for online businesses and things that I think they're going to grow and develop over the coming year. But I also want to caveat this with these are things that are happening, but it doesn't mean that they're right for you. They may not be right for your business, and they may not be something that you're interested in at all. And you don't actually have to do something just because it's trending. So in sharing this, I just want to share information with you about things that might be good for you, but don't just go and look at this stuff because you think it's something you should be doing. Look at it if you're interested, and look at it if you think it's going to help and benefit your business. So the 6 trends that I want to share with you today. So the first one is AI. Now we're all using ChatGPT, I'm sure. I don't know about you, but I've recently had a phone update and I keep getting Gemini things popping up, and I need to figure out how to get that to work properly because it's driving me mad a little bit at the moment. There's Copilot, there's lots of other AI out there, and it is transforming the way that we do business. Now, it's transforming it in good ways, but I also think in bad ways, because I think if we become too reliant on it, then we lose that human contact that we need in business. So have a look at it, see how it might be able to help you, but remember it's your business and use it as much or as little as you like, and don't lose the human part of your business. The second thing I want to talk about is metaverse and immersive experiences. Now, I have to admit I don't know a huge amount about these. My husband was telling me about this thing through the class Jojo for the children in his school that he can use, where they can go and play games, and then he can go in as the teacher and call them all to come to him. And it sounds fascinating. It sounds a little bit like a sci-fi novel, but there's lots of tech out there with really immersive experiences that if you've got kind of a really good product-based business, you want to kind of do a virtual tour of something or host an online event in a virtual world, and that's where your ideal market's hanging out, it can be a really good way of interacting with customers in a different way to showcase your brand. So definitely something I think possibly to look at if that's relevant to you. The third thing I want to talk about is kind of online, but not online as well. It's about personalisation. Now, we all know as customers and consumers ourselves how much choice there is out there. And how do we know what the right thing to buy is? How do we know who the right person to work with is? Personalisation is really, really important in your marketing and how you present yourself online, because you want to build relationships with people. You want them to know that you care about them, and that will then enhance their loyalty and of course drive more sales for you. But really looking at your data and looking at the people you want to work with and building a personal connection with them, even though that is through an online platform, is going to be really key. And I think it's going to become more key over the coming years as AI grows. People are still going to want to get that personal touch, and they're going to want to know that there is a person behind that online profile that's there. My fourth trend is social commerce. Now, social media platforms have grown and developed in lots and lots of ways. Whether you think that's a good or a bad thing is down to your experiences, but they're now starting to become a really powerful shopping destination. Mainly driven by ads, because I'm sure, like me, you see something and go, oh, I like the look of that, and you go and look into it, and there are some dodgy ads and there are some good ads out there. I saw a lovely jumper recently and thought, oh, I really want that. Looked into the company because I don't just buy off social media because I want to know that that's a genuine company, and found out there was actually a bit of a scam with these products. And they weren't necessarily telling the truth in their advert. But if you've got a product you want to showcase and you can sell it through social media, and you can do social media ads that work and will drive sales and drive people back to your website, then it can be a really, really powerful platform for you to use. So definitely look at that if that's something that's of interest to you. Number 5 kind of links back to number 3 a little bit as well. It's all about authenticity and transparency. As we're growing online, people want to know that the people they're talking to are trustworthy brands, a little bit like that ad I saw and it wasn't a trustworthy brand. So share your story, but share an honest, truthful story. Be vulnerable. Be true to who you are and what's going on for you right now, because customers will engage with you more if you're honest with them and they can relate to you than they will if you're telling a story that's not really true and not really relatable to them. And this is going to help you build a really, really strong reputation for yourself and your brand. And my final one is around the evolution of customer service. Now, customer service used to be phone calls. It moved to, we had postal customer service, moved towards emails and big call centres. But people are now expecting, rightly or wrongly, personalised support across multiple channels. They want to know that if they message you on Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram Messenger, that they can then message you by email and know what the conversation is and pick it up there. So they can go wherever it's easiest for them to contact you but still get a similar response. So if you're a bigger company or a smaller company, think about how you can get all your messages to come into one place and how you can then use that to track those customer conversations across multiple channels and multiple platforms so that you can help them wherever they are. So it might be that they've emailed you and then they've not had a response for some reason, and then they see something on Facebook and they think, right, I'm going to send a Facebook message as a follow-up to that email. But if you haven't got that original email with that message, you might be missing what they're trying to contact you about. So thinking about how you can use some sort of system to pull together and track those messages, if that's going to be helpful to you. But again, as I said at the very start, there's lots of great things here and great ideas that I'm sharing today, but think about whether they're right for you. And if they are, then let's look at 2025 and start to embrace some of these things and bring them into our businesses. I hope this has been useful. Please drop me a comment below and let me know what you're most interested in about what I've shared today. And I hope you'll join me on another video soon. Bye for now.